mouth breather gang. Had to stop and rake my shins basically because I'm starting to get shin splints. Nose breathing hard. I'm kind of just trying to record a little bit more just so I can breathe out my mouth. I stopped tracking my run, so that last mile was not recorded at all, so I'm just gonna redo it. So that means miles today. I may not even be able to do it. The sun is killing me. Sometimes you gotta take a break so you don't pass out and fry on the street. Greetings, fellow earthlings, fellow mouth breathers. It is week 2 of marathon training. Now, today our focus is going to be on speed. It's a mile, 5 miles overall. A mile, conversational pace at the beginning, and then half a mile at 7:55. Half a mile at 9:10, and repeat that 3 times, and then it'll be a mile at a conversational pace, and we're finished for the day. I'm going to be we're going to be comparing this week mouth breathing versus nose breathing. We'll be comparing that. I believe Michael will be working on just breathing through his nose mostly this week. And I will be working on breathing basically through my mouth, like all you other fellow mouth breathers out there. But this is the start of week 2, and I will catch you on the flip-flop on mile 1. Mile 1, 9 minutes and 19 seconds. Supposed to run that at 9:40, but it felt easy. So, and I also got to pet some dogs, so that probably helped. Mile 2. Alright, 90 seconds break. Lap 2, I believe it said 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So, mile 3, here we go. Alright, mile 3 complete. I think it was like 8 minutes and 45 seconds. I think I read the last one wrong. I think it was 9 minutes. So, but whatever. We're out here doing it. Alright. Mile 4. 9 minutes, 3 seconds. Here we go. For mile 5. Woo! Alright. 5 miles complete. I finished. The first mile was 9:19. Second mile, 8:31. Third mile, 8:16. Fourth mile, 8:30. And then the fifth mile was like maybe 9:30. I don't remember. Pretty good overall. I think my overall pace was 9 minutes and 5 seconds or something like that. Whatever. Got out here, got it done. Now I'm just doing a mile walk after my mile cool down because I like to just chill out and get my heart rate more baseline before I sit in the car and go run errands for the rest of the day. So it was a good day, beautiful weather. As it got hotter, I was blessed with some overcastness, so got that going on for us right now. A little cool down. Here's to a good run. Catch you guys on the flip-flop. Let's see what Michael's doing. New day, another run. Today we're doing a 5-mile run, and it's a little bit faster pace, 8-minute pace to 9-minute pace. It'll alternate, but let's get that run. Mile 1, here we go. Alright, mile 1 down, 4 more to go.
9 minutes, 15 seconds. I'm doing this whole run with my mouth shut, just nose breathing. So besides these clips, so I'll tell you how that was at the end. All right, mile 2 of 5. Pace was about 9 minutes, 9 seconds. Breathing through the nose is, man, as soon as I mentioned it during the last lap or mile, it got way harder. But I think I'm congested too, so that's not helping. Back to nose breathing. Here we go. Mile 3. Lap 3 of 5. No idea how fast I'm going. Not maybe 9 minutes. Breathing out my nose ain't getting easier. Let's go to mile 4. 4 miles into the lap. Average pace 8 minutes, 50 seconds. And man, as you could tell, the nose breathing super difficult. Man, I still have 1 more mile. Right now I'm on a rest, walk rest, and then we're gonna finish out this last mile with my mouth closed. So here we go. 5 miles done. It didn't save my run, so I don't have my time, but it was, or I don't have the picture of it, but it was 44 minutes, 50-second finish time, 8 minutes, 57-second pace on average. But how difficult was the nose breathing throughout that 5 miles? I'd have to say it was about 44% more difficult to breathe. It was about like 15-20% more difficult to run, but it was good. I'm getting better at it. You know, I used to only be able to hold my mouth shut for a mile or 2, then I went to 3 miles, then 4, and now today 5. So it's difficult, but the more I do it, the more I get used to it, and the easier it gets. So it's getting easier. Just gotta keep doing it. But yeah, nose breathing, it's difficult, but I think it's worth it.
Let's go. Good afternoon, Earthlings. It is day 2, week 2. Getting after it today with a 5-mile easy run. Got my stretches in. There's not a ton of people out here today. There was nobody in my normal parking spots and all that good jazz. So we're gonna get after it. I'll see you on mile 1. Mile 1. 9 minutes and 53 seconds. See you at mile 2.
Slow down slightly. Currently 9 minutes 18 seconds.
Mile 2. 9 minutes 52 seconds. 9 minutes 47 seconds. Mile 3. Here we go, mile 4. 4 miles. 9 minutes 50 seconds. Mile 5. Final lap. Final mile. Mile 5 complete. 9 minutes and 42 seconds. I believe my average was 9:47. I'll put that up here. Maybe here. Probably there. Yeah. Got that done. Whew. Now it is off to the house to rest, eat some carbs, carb load, because I got 9 miles tomorrow. Let's see what Michael's doing.
Second day of nose breathing. We're gonna run 6 miles today. Nose breathing through the whole 6 miles. So we're gonna go do 6 miles, and I'll tell you how I feel after. Alright, 1 mile into the lap, 5 more to go. I didn't actually catch the pace, but I'll just say 10-minute pace. It's just a relaxed run today, but nose breathing today for the first mile wasn't as difficult as it used to be.
Slow down slightly. Currently 9 minutes 19 seconds.
Alright, well there you go, there's my pace. On to mile 2. Alright, mile 2. 9 minutes 18-second pace. Getting more difficult to nose breathe, but still easier than it used to be. so that's the plus. See you on mile 3. All right, 3 miles into the lap. 9 minutes, 39 second pace. Still all right when it comes to the nose breathing. Better than it used to be, that's for sure. Let's go to mile 4. All right, a little over 4 miles. 8-minute pace. There's a ton of runners. I guess they're doing a race in the park. And there's just a ton of high school, teenage runners over there getting ready to run. So that was crazy. But I ran faster because of that. Anyways, mile 5. 5 miles in. Pace. 8 minutes, 37 seconds. Nose breathing, hard. I'm kind of just trying to record a little bit more just so I
On
can breathe out
pace.
my mouth.
Currently 9 minutes 20 seconds.
All right,
Slow
mile
down
6.
slightly.
All right, 6 miles done. Did it at an 8-minute pace, 53-minute complete time. I didn't think I was running that fast, but I think if those people weren't in the park all running and such, crowding up the park, I don't think I would have made that time, because I heard while I was running through the park, I heard my pace was like 6 minutes something, and I'm like, oh dang, doesn't feel like I'm running that fast, but I guess I am. And surprisingly, I had my mouth shut the whole time, so I was nose breathing the whole time, and it was, I have to say, during the mile 4, that was the hardest part. But I guess, you know, obviously, because I was running the fastest there. But yeah, I'd have to say, man, there's gnats everywhere. But I'd have to say, it felt like the nose breathing was a good 5 to 10% easier today. And I think that's just because I'm used to it now, or more used to it than. And yeah, it's pretty nice. So far I'm liking nose breathing. I mean, obviously the only part I'm not liking is when it gets towards the end of my run, it's like a lot harder. But I feel like it's gonna get easier. But in the meantime, let's check out what Johnny's up to and see if his mouth breathing is treating him well.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, fellow mouth breathers. Today is day 3, week 2 of marathon training. We are currently out here going to run 9 miles at a conversational pace. Gonna take it easy. Gonna enjoy myself. It's beautiful weather out here today. 78 degrees, 60% humidity. Can kind of do my own thing today and just chill out. So I will catch you on mile 1.
Alright, I'm about to start my run. I just wanted to say I'm gonna be nose breathing through most of this run, about 7 miles. But here we go. Let's start mile 1.
Mile 1, 11 minutes, 7 seconds. Just taking it easy. Just a nice little stroll today. 2 miles, 10 minutes and 38 seconds. Picking up the pace, but just taking my time. Here's mile 3. Cheers.
I forgot to record at mile 1, but the average pace for mile 1 was 9-minute pace. And for mile 2, it's 9-minute 30 pace. Just forgetting to do a lot today. But for the first mile and a half, it was just like a struggle just to keep going. So it's gonna be a long run. But anyways, let's go to mile 3.
3 miles, 10 minutes, 44 seconds. Here we go, mile 4. 4 miles, 10 minutes, 24 seconds. Here goes mile 5. Just cruising.
3 miles into the lap. 9 minutes 20 second pace. Just a couple more miles to go. Woohoo! It's getting hot out here. And it's pretty humid compared to when I normally run. But anyways, mile 4, let's go. 4 miles into the lap. 8 minutes 56 seconds. and it's not getting easier. Let's go to mile 5.
5 miles, 10 minutes, 37 seconds. Mouth breather going. Had to stop and rake my shins basically because I'm starting to get shin splints. So I did that, but we're gonna continue going. Mile 6.
5 miles into the lap. Previous mile in 9 minutes, 12 seconds. Man, it is hot. So hot. No clouds, just hot. Alright, see you at mile 6. 6 miles into the lap. Had to take a break. Just sitting, taking a breather because the sun is killing me. If you can't tell. But the nose breathing, surprisingly, not as difficult as I expected to be today, because like at the first mile I was expecting like, man, this is gonna be super difficult 9 miles. I may not even be able to do it. Like that's what I was thinking. But now it's just like I got 1 more mile of nose breathing left, and then I'm gonna let loose, breathe through my mouth and my nose. But I could easily do 1 more mile. Granted, I'm taking this break, so of course I can, right? But sometimes you gotta take a break so you don't pass out and fry on the street. So I'm gonna chill here for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go back out, do the 3 more miles, and I'll see you on mile 8. I'll see you on mile 7.
Mile 6.5, I stopped and looked at Rana because it stopped talking to me. And after I stopped recording that last 5 mile, it stopped tracking my run. So I'm just going to continue on from here and take a rest, because that last mile was not recorded at all. So I'm just going to redo it. So that means 10 miles today. So it just said that previous mile, which is quote unquote mile 6, 1 hour and 24 minutes and 26 seconds. So it took me 1 hour and 24 minutes to run that lap, apparently. Somebody's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Alright, 7 miles in. Previous mile in 9 minutes, 50 seconds. And time for mouth breathing. Whew. See you at mile 8. Alright, 8 miles into the lap. Previous mile in 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's finish this off strong. Let's go to 9 miles.
7 miles, 10 minutes, 18 seconds. 2 miles left. Over this shit. 8 miles into the lap. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. 1 mile to go. It'd really be 10.5 miles, but I gotta get it all tracked down, or else I didn't do it at all right.
9 miles complete. Finished it in 1 hour, 25 minutes. Average pace of 9 minutes, 26 seconds. Since I didn't have my data on, it didn't save, so I can't show you it, but I mean, here's it failing. But towards the end, when I stopped nose breathing there, I noticed that I would nose breathe when I want a deep breath, when I need air, you know. I would nose breathe just automatically. So I think it's a good habit to do overall, because before, when I needed breath, I would breathe through my mouth and it was hard, and now it's like a give and take with the nose breathing and the mouth breathing. Yeah, I'd say it's overall a good habit to have, because it does help, believe it or not. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're doing breathing wise. If it's hot, it's gonna suck, but it does help, and I would recommend it. Try it out. Give it some time though, because you won't immediately notice a difference, like in the first couple times for the first mile or two. But trust me, it does help overall, and you'll probably keep doing it. Anyways, let's check out how Johnny's run was, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good week.
All right, 9 miles complete. I felt defeated and like I could have done better, but the app did mess up twice. More excuses. I'm still out here doing more than everybody else that's sitting on the couch at home, so at least I'm doing something. We got a couple of days of rest headed up next. My pace was 12 minutes and 47 seconds, which is completely messed up. I was averaging 10 to 10:30 a mile. So I'll go ahead and put that up here. You can see where it cuts across in the middle. It never cuts across in the middle. So something messed up, but still got it here and got it done. Gonna continue to push the pace and get these miles in. I'll holler at you when I get done with this cool down. Alright, mouth breathers, we figured out this week that it's way easier to breathe through your mouth than it is through your nose. Michael's been breathing through his nose all this week. He's had a lot more difficult time with his runs. Granted, he's still doing a great job. He's still getting out there and getting it done. I've been breathing through my mouth. Obviously, a whole lot easier. Get a whole lot more oxygen in, get a whole lot more oxygen out. You can breathe more smoothly. I completed my runs for the week. I got my rolling 800s 5 miles in, and then my easy run 5 miles in yesterday, and then today I ran the 9 miles, which was actually probably 11 miles, but that's okay. At my 6th mile, I went back and looked at the run app. Maybe I might throw it up right here, or in here somewhere. On the 6th mile, it said I had 32 minute pace, and my average pace was 10 minutes and 10 seconds to 10 minutes and 30 seconds. So something got technically messed up in there, so I didn't stop. I kept going. I'm gonna keep on going. Gonna take a couple another days of rest this week, and then I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop next week for week 3 of marathon training. Like I said, catch you on the flip-flop.